What's going on, people? I really appreciate the feedback I received on the video I had did regarding the unconscious mind, the battle of the unconscious mind. Now, we have to also understand the fact that a lot of times a person becomes an unconscious person. I'm speaking about the ones that have or claim to have knowledge for the benefit of a controlling organization, which is called a spy, espionage, an agent, a secret agent. Their primary responsibility is to get information, to find out what's in your mind, secret information it could be. We see a lot of that stuff on television, Enemy of the State, and other movies that's similar to that. But I want to read something to you. I was doing a little research on double agent and triple agents, and I'm going to read to you the definition of a double agent and a triple agent. And you tell me if some of these so-called conscious brothers don't fit this description. Check it out. A double agent is a counterintelligence term for someone who pretends to spy on a target organization on behalf of a controlling organization, but in fact is loyal to the target organization. Double agents may be agents of the target organization to infiltrate the controlling organization, or may be previously loyal agents of the controlling organization who have been captured and turned by the target. The threat of execution is the most common method of turning a captured agent into a double agent. Check this out. Double agents are often used to transmit disinformation or to identify other agents as part of counter-espionage operations. They are often very trusted by the controlling organization, since the target organization will give them true but useless information to pass along. The term double agent is often used in popular media erroneously to refer to someone acting simply as a spy or secret agent. A spy simply relays information from a target to his or her controlling organization. Okay. A triple agent pretends to be a double agent for the target organization, but in fact is working for the controlling organization all along. Usually they keep the trust of the target organization by feeding information to them that apparently is very important, but is in fact misleading or useless. Now, a lot of these brothers that claim to have information, they're free to walk the streets. There were no threats to take their life, anything of that nature, but they're telling these things about the government. David Icke, Louis Farrakhan. I'm not saying that he's an agent. I'm not saying he's a double agent. I'm not saying he's a triple agent. But I used to always wonder, how could this brother travel places, say things, and, for example, the Million Man March, to be able to put together this humongous march and put information for the benefit of the black community and still continue to operate? He's not a threat. So I love listening to Farrakhan. And again, like I said, I'm not saying that he's an agent. But when you hear certain information that's going over the media, over YouTube, and you wonder, okay, how could this person say things like that and get away with it? It's just like on the street code, a snitch. Now, a snitch may be someone that I caught up maybe with some drugs, and they are looking at a certain time. They have to do time. And so what the cops would do would be like, listen, man, yo, check this out. We don't want you. We will allow you to stay on the streets and do what you do, but keep us posted of what's going on. We're trying to get the big guy out there. So we want you to work as a double agent to get information for us so that we can get what we want. So then you see these brothers out there always hustling on the streets. They get caught, next thing you know they back on the streets again. Why? What is it about this person, man, that's causing him to not get the time that maybe somebody else might have gotten for a less offense? Okay? That makes sense to you. So a lot of these so-called conscious brothers out there that's spewing information, I have my thoughts about them. Because you're giving information so-called to the black community, but in fact, you're not a threat. You're traveling from like country to country, going over to Egypt and here, and then you're coming back with information and to empower the black community. But the black community is in the same condition that we've always been, okay? And you're still free. Nope, but you're not a threat to anybody. They're not trying to take you out. So again, this is just information. This is just a bit of research that I'm doing to certain things that I've noticed. And there's people that come around me all the time. Man, we become friends and they'll talk to me day in, day out. They come down and we just build. Brother, they have some valid information. But then they'll disappear. Then they'll show up again. And a couple of brothers I know, they, just through conversation, they said a couple of things and then they caught themselves. And they just kind of like backed away from it. You don't see them no more. Then they'll show up again. So we have to be guarded by who's around us, man, because we don't know who's around us. We don't know who to trust. We don't know who's working as an agent. We don't know who's working as a double agent. We don't know who's working as a triple agent. Taking information back to the government. So we have to really be mindful of what we say, even over YouTube. So again, that's just a thought. I want to hear your feedback. And there's a lot of things that people put out there in the air, and they think that the government is doing certain things. But when you really start touching on valid information, things that the government is really doing, secret information, listen, you're going to come up missing. Like ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, and they will put you out as being crazy. Oh, he's crazy. He's just paranoid. And in a lot of cases, or they take you to the hospital, and next thing you know, they shooting you in the arm with some type of drugs, man. You don't know what they putting in you. You don't. When you go into surgery, man, you don't know who's who or what they're implanting inside you. I saw a movie, and I'm gonna close this. I saw a movie. I'm trying to figure out what that movie is. I saw this movie. It's about this man. I don't know if he was in a car accident or something happened to him, but he, went into surgery and whatnot. But anyway, he would have these dreams and this vision, and he would see this woman, these curtains flowing, and this woman, he would actually see a murder before it actually takes place. And it was driving this guy crazy because he was trying to let everybody know about this dream and the fact that this woman was being killed, and he don't know how he know. And come to find out, there were some people that had implanted chips inside him, and they were monitoring every move that he made. They were able to put certain images in his mind to make him, it was driving him crazy because he was trying to figure out, how do I know these things? These are things that actually occurred, and then next thing you know, he's seen it in the newspaper. So if anybody knows the name of that movie, let me know, because I saw that movie a long time ago. I don't know what it is. I want to try to get it again. But we really don't know who's around us and who's who. You know what I mean? I mean, you could have a spy right in your own family. So feedback and tell me what you think. Until next time, I am fearless.